I'm going to start wrapping up my time with you talking about new members. We are very fortunate at the Grand Lodge of California that we partner with other Grand Lodges around the world. We partner with you, the Shriners International, with your bafreemason.org website, as well as with the Scottish Rite, to help bring prospects to our lodges. So we have a team of dedicated membership advisors, and they've got 3 jobs: qualify prospects, work with the lodges on prospecting, and then keep track of all of our prospects from inquiry to initiation. Now, I know I'm telling you about stuff that Grand Lodge staff is doing, but I think there's a few things here that we can do at our local lodges or our shrine temples that also make a difference. We follow kind of an inverted pyramid here, where we start off with expressing interest, and they express this interest through a lot of places, whether that's beafreemason.org, freemason.org, that's our website, which, by the way, great website, great URL name. Whoever the IT director was in the early 2000s who registered freemason.org for us, if you're watching out there, thank you. We get so much interest from around the globe in Freemasonry because of that. And then local interest, people who just show up at your door and are interested. And we follow this. When they express interest, they go onto our website, freemason.org, and they fill out a form. We tell them that they're going to get an email with a second form in it, and they fill that out. The reason that we send the second form is, let me tell you, we would have 1,000,001 Nigerian princes in the fraternity who are interested in it if they didn't have that second form to fill out. But we use that to weed out a lot of spam bots along the way, and it works out well for us. Then they learn about Freemasonry. Our membership advisors call every one of those prospects within 48 hours of them expressing interest. That conversation is much like what you would think it is. They learn a little bit about Freemasonry. They ask some questions about what Freemasonry is and get basic answers. And we help them find the lodge that's closest to them. Now, what's important about that is that lodge might be one that they know they want to join. I really want to join Madison Lodge number 23. Fantastic, we're going to get you to them. I work in San Francisco, but I live in San Mateo, so I'd like to find a lodge in San Francisco. I work in San Mateo, but I live in San Francisco. I want to find a lodge in San Mateo. Great, we're going to get you there. One way or the other, we help get that prospect to the lodge closest to them. And a concern, at least that our lodges have, is, well, gosh, there's 2 lodges that meet in my building. How do you know which one it's going to? I wish I could tell you that I had a better answer to this other than it's an Excel spreadsheet, and we just keep track, because I do a lot in Excel and I'm a geek. Last thing is we're going to connect them over to that lodge. We send a warm introduction. This is an organization which is dedicated to the interpersonal human relationship. These standard user agreements, SLAs, are really important. That 48-hour touch point, the warm handoff to the lodge, the follow-up that we do within the month just to check in, hey, how's that going? Which is important to us. Overall, again, our member advisors have 3 big goals: qualifying those prospects, making sure that they meet the requirements of Freemasonry in California, and if not, sending them elsewhere in the world that they belong, working with the lodges on prospecting, and keeping track of them. It's been a really successful program so far. Since July of 2023, more than 5,000 prospects have expressed interest in Freemasonry. Now look, about 1,000 of them were prospects for elsewhere in the world. So we helped share them out because this is a collective endeavor that all of us are together in. Some of them, about 38%, just are no longer interested in Freemasonry. They've dropped off the face of the map. One way or the other, they're now inactive. 7% of them have gone on to become California Masons. And that means that today in California, since July of 2023, there's about 2,400 active prospects, which answers to about 10 per lodge. 10 prospects per lodge is making a real difference in the way that we're engaging in our communities, in the way that we're showing up for our communities and showing up for one another, and in the active life of our lodges as we come back. It's causing a lot of conversations at our lodges, probably the same way that they're happening at your shrine temples, around how do we engage with all of this interest that people have in membership organizations post-pandemic, and how do we show up for them?